Now, Penny James has joined us in the studio to have a look at today's papers. Penny, we're going to start off with The Guardian, who I believe have got something quite interesting to say about the Tories, haven't they?
Yes, the Tories have made a brand new election promise, quite a big one. So the inheritance tax is a big thing associated with the Tories. They're now saying they're going to cut all inheritance tax for properties worth £1 million and less, and they want to decrease the amount of inheritance tax for properties worth between £1 million and £2 million. So they're really aiming that at sort of middle-class Southerners. So that'll be a big general election promise for them, something that's hopefully going to win them some more votes. So yeah, that's part of their general election campaign. They're also coming out with the budget tomorrow, so we'll see what they have to say there.
And now the Independent, to reduce waiting times, patients are advised, instead of seeing their doctor, the pharmacist, is that right?
Yes, the Royal College of General Practice and the Royal Pharmaceutical Society have suggested that pharmacists now take a little bit of extra training and actually sit in your GP practice and see patients. So they won't be seeing serious problems. They'll mostly be doing sort of things like repeat prescriptions, so people who have things like high blood pressure and asthma, so they won't be dealing with serious things, but it's meant to cut waiting times since there's been more GPs retiring and sort of less younger GPs coming into the profession.
Yeah, because we're always hearing about those waiting times, aren't we?
They're
How
awful.
they're being a burden on everybody. So
Yeah.
glad to hear that is trying to be sorted out. Also, the Daily Mail as well. They've got something quite interesting to say this afternoon, haven't they?
Yes.
What to tell us about them?
Yes, so this is the big sex scandal, a alleged paedophile ring that was involving high-profile members of the police and Parliament. Scotland Yard are being accused of covering up 14 cases of child abuse involving VIPs. BBC Newsnight have also been told that the police stopped their undercover surveillance of ex-MP Cyril Smith, who was the MP for Rochdale, after he was accused of child abuse.
Yeah. And now the woman shockingly died out of nowhere on the street. Tell us about this.
Yes, this is in the Metro. This is a really tragic story. So mum of two, Alison Wilson, from Widnes, tried to split up an argument in the street involving a couple and a baby, and very tragically resulted in her death. The woman, the baby and her partner and herself were all taken to hospital, and she sadly passed away 6 days later.
Okay, well, thanks very much for joining us in the studio, Penny.